Welcome to You and I Unscripted, where we talk to guests from all over the world, everybody that has an inspiring story, something meaningful, something thoughtful, something that people could relate to. And we just have real, honest conversations. And today's guest is somebody that is building more than just a skincare brand. It's actually a brand with purpose. Welcome, Jenilee. It's great to have you here.
Hey, Daffy, thanks so much for having me here.
Such a pleasure. And I was looking forward to this chat for a while because I absolutely love the story behind your brand. So let's dive right in and tell me a little bit about yourself. Now, who is Jenilee to people that don't know who you are?
Okay, so Jenilee is just a colored girl from the Cape. um, I am a mom of two. I can
Mhm.
say two, because I've given birth to two.
Mhm.
Even the one has passed away recently, about a year and a half ago, and I still have another son. And I've started a business in honor of my little daughter because
Mhm.
she had a business mindset. And I remember when the company I worked for previously, Comics, when the company closed down, and she came from school one day and she asked me, Mommy, what did you do today? And I said to her, nothing. And she was like, why were you doing nothing? Why weren't you selling something or starting a business? Or, so she had a little bit of a entrepreneurial mind. And I thought to myself, you know what? Just start a business. And
Mm.
my plan for the business is not just to be making and selling things to people, but also to invest in little children, because
Mhm.
on the Cape Flats there are so many disadvantages, there are so many negative things that is happening,
Mhm.
and that is all that the kids know of today. you know um, my plan is to come alongside them to equip them from a
Mhm.
young age to be entrepreneurs. And if you don't have support in any field, not just
Mhm.
entrepreneur, but in any field, then you don't feel motivated to do anything, you know.
100%.
So my idea is to do that for the youngsters on the Cape Flats, so that in the future they are dependent on themselves and not worried and be like, what do I need to do? There's just the negative side of the Cape Flats, but there are so many positive things out there. So my idea is basically to have workshops, to have little people to come and make the stuff with me so that they can have something in their hand and be proud of what they can do.
Oh, that is amazing. And I love that it has so much meaning and passion behind it. That is really, really beautiful. And also, in addition to that, is the name wonderfully made. So, how did you come up with that name?
So the Bible states that we are fearfully and wonderfully made in the image of God.
Hmm.
And my first product that I made was a facial oil.
Hmm.
And it so happened that my daughter's name is Gia, and she was joy in its fullness. And I named my facial oil, if I can just show it to the camera,
Hmm. Wonderful.
I've named it Gia's Oil of Joy. And as I've mentioned, the Bible says that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. And just to have like a touch of that on your skin and to
Hmm.
just know that I am fearfully and wonderfully made. And that is something that we as humans don't do. Do we really look in the mirror and tell ourselves that you are beautiful, you are loved? We hardly do that. Do we even look in the mirror at
Yeah,
all? That,
exactly.
so if you're not going to do it for yourself,
Who
nobody's
else?
going to do it for you. You need to believe in it first before anyone else can believe it for you. So that is where the name came from.
Oh, that is just wonderful. No, that's really, really beautiful. And I absolutely love that. And, I think that's the great thing that it's not just about skincare, it's also about purpose.
Yes.
And that's what I absolutely love, what you're doing with this amazing brand. So now let's talk products because you quickly showed one at the moment. What do you currently offer?
So I have the facial oil, as I've
Mhm.
mentioned, and this one is the first product that we made. What I also did, or not even me, my son, as I've
Mhm.
mentioned earlier, that my idea is to teach young children to be entrepreneurs. So we have the beard oil, and this is called the Levi's collection. My son's name is Levi. So we have the Levi's
Wonderful.
collection. And what I did was I let him mix all the oils, and I let him bottle it, and I let him label it. So, it starts from a young age. It starts from small steps, just to educate him and to give him also that mindset of,
Mhm.
I need to rely on myself. I need to make money myself. I can't always depend on my parents or anything. I also need to do something. You can't just sit and wait for something to happen. So allowing him to make his own product and be proud of what he has done.
Mm.
Then we also have the hair growth oil, which is called Her Crown Oil. I don't know if you
Mhm.
want to have. Um,
Amazing.
what I do believe as a female, and I don't know if you also feel that way, if your hair is done, you feel like a new person.
Amazing. Yes.
If your crown is fixed, you feel fixed. You feel like you can take on the world. And
100%.
that is why I've created these three oils, because it's with purpose and with so much meaning.
Yeah. Okay. Amazing. And they're all oil-based oils, correct?
It's all natural oils,
Okay.
yes.
Natural oils. And can anybody use them? Are they for all skin types? For example, like teenagers, they tend to have a bit more complex skin at times.
Absolutely. It's for all skin types, but I always suggest people to do a test batch,
Okay.
to see, because you don't know what they allergic for.
Mm.
So I do have on all my products, I do have the ingredients on there,
Okay. That's great.
because I know a friend of mine said that she is allergic to castor oil. So you have to make sure that what the ingredients is labeled on there so that people can see. But
Mm.
however, it's completely natural oils, and whatever you put in your body, you can use on the outside of your body as well.
Absolutely. Okay. So like you said, just quick test patch. Where can people do that? Is that done when they
Just
purchase them or anywhere?
so what do you mean when they purchase? So if
No, well,
you
when do they do the test patch? Just before, like a couple of minutes before to see if there's any allergic reaction, or
yes,
how do they? Yeah.
yes, absolutely.
Okay. Oh, amazing. And that's a nice little range as well. It's small enough, but it's also quite versatile and it targets a number of different areas. So that's really, 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 really great. And I mean, I don't know about you, but I think starting a business has a lot of difficult aspects to it, and it's not for the faint-hearted.
It's not.
And right? And I wanted to ask you, what has been sort of one of your biggest challenges at the moment, like up to date?
So Daffy, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Starting a business, you need to have hair on your teeth to start a business. You need to really be ready within the mind as well as in the heart to start a business. When I started this business, I sat up at night till past one, past two. There were times when I would wake up in the middle of the night thinking, I still need to create this logo, and I'll be busy creating logos and instead of sleeping.
Mm.
So running a business, it's not just an 8 to 5 or 9 to 5. It's a 24/7. But you also have to discipline yourself, because burn down is a major thing.
Mm.
So
Burnout, yeah.
yeah, that is like a crazy thing for me, and that is what I've learned along the way. I mean, I've only started this business in April,
Mhm.
and I am now at the point where I'm like, listen, you need to set out a specific time for that business,
Mm.
and when the time is up, you need to cut off. You
Yeah.
have to cut off.
Proper
Um,
boundaries to yourself. Yeah.
absolutely.
Oh
So yeah,
gosh.
that's the thing with the business. You are literally a one-man person. You're running the
Mm.
whole show. Um,
Everything. Yeah.
everything to
No,
do.
absolutely. And in opposition to that, actually, I want to find out is what are some of your highlights or anything that has stood out to you? For example, like a customer who's maybe complimented you on something, or one day you thought to yourself, oh, this is why I'm doing this.
So with the facial oil, I've got quite a few people that has reached out to me and told me how amazing the facial oil is.
Oh.
not a heavy oil. It's very lightweight. So when you put it on your skin, it absorbs into your skin. So it doesn't look like you've got a pot of oil on your face. It literally absorbs into the skin and you don't need to use much oil.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I love that. And that's really, really great to hear people have that positive feedback, because I think that must be reassuring and make you think like, oh,
Yes.
I love that. I absolutely
Absolutely.
love
Because in the beginning, I thought this is not gonna work, or it can work, but I'm always someone that you never know if you don't try.
Yes, you never know until you try. And I'm super, super proud of you for trying. And that's just very admirable and inspirational. I think, like you said, it really takes a special kind of somebody to dig into this entrepreneurship world, because it is not an easy one at all.
It's not easy.
No.
It's a lonely place to be as
Yeah.
well. It really is.
Absolutely. So definitely applaud and commend you. So keep it up, and you're doing an absolute great job. And now let's change things up a little bit and have a little bit of fun. Have a couple of hot, quick fire questions for you. Okay, are you ready?
Let's go.
Okay, coffee or tea?
Tea.
Sweets or pastry?
Sweet.
Woohoo, sweet tooth. Beach or mountains?
Beach.
Wonderful.
I don't like mountains because I don't like hiking.
Do you not? Love that. And now, if you were on a desert island and you had to bring one of your wonderfully made products only, which one would you bring?
It will definitely be the facial oil, because you need to protect your skin from the sun.
I love that. Oh my God, that's hilarious. That's really, really funny. And do you have any advice out there for anybody who's, I mean, we tackled this just now earlier a little bit with entrepreneurship, but anyone out there who wants to start their own business, what advice can you give them?
The only advice that I can give is to start.
Yeah.
Don't wait for better days. Better days is never going to come if you're not going to start. Starting at an early age or at a young stage, you going to 5 years from now, you can actually look back and be like, wow, I've come this far. So as I've mentioned, you're not going to know if you don't start. So just start.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that is such great advice. And what I love about your company, of course, and your brand, Wonderfully Made, isn't just about healthy skin. It's helping people feel confident and valued. And I think that's extremely important in the world today, because there's a lot of things that, are set out there to put people down, in media and peer pressure and people growing up. And I think looking your best and feeling your best starts within. And I feel like this is what you're trying to embody in your brand.
Absolutely, definitely.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. And before we wrap up, tell us, because I don't know, people out there need to know this, where can they find your products and how can they go about and following your journey, because it's such a beautiful journey.
Thank you, Daffy. So I am actively on Wonderfully Made Skincare is actively on Instagram, Facebook, as well as TikTok.
Amazing. And is it Wonderfully Made, like the two words together that they can Google, YouTube, find?
It is 3 words. So it's Wonderfully Made Skincare. So Wonderful is on his own, Made is on his own, Skincare is on his own.
Perfect. And I'll include the links in my video as well. So that's perfect. And that's amazing. So people, and then how do people find the products, did you say?
So they can just go on the social media platforms. All the information will be on there. They can just send me a DM and I will be the one that will be responding to them.
That's fabulous. That's amazing. Thank you so much for having some time to chat to me on You&I Unscripted and just letting everybody know about this fantastic brand. I think it's just great. I'm super proud of you. It's super admirable. You must keep it up. And yeah, really, really happy to have had the time to have a chat with you.
Thanks so much, Daffy. Much appreciated.
Absolute pleasure. And if you enjoyed today's little conversation, please feel free to share, comment, like it, and of course, share it with somebody who perhaps might need a little bit of inspiration or simply just to support local business. I think that's really, really important out there. And until next time, remember that each and every one of you really are wonderfully made.